Now, tomorrow we'll see the first fans set foot inside a Premier League football stadium to watch a game since lockdown in March. 2,500 tickets have been made available for a friendly between Brighton and Hove Albion and Chelsea at the American Express Community Stadium. That is less than 10% of its overall capacity. Laura Scott reports.
A packed crowd at the Amex in January. That was what football was used to. Then came coronavirus, and finishing the season meant doing so without fans. Tomorrow, tentative steps will be taken to welcome crowds back when Brighton host a pre-season game against Chelsea, which will act as a pilot event.
We're delighted for football that there's a game with fans. That's the most important thing, because this is the first in what we hope will be a progressive number of events to bring the stadiums back to life in full.
All of the 2,500 fans allowed in here tomorrow will be spaced out. Not even families and couples can sit next door to one another. Every fourth seat will be used, and the seat on the end of every row is out of action. And only 2 stands in the stadium are in use tomorrow to allow the players to be free of any fans.
Thermal imaging cameras will take random temperature checks of spectators on arrival. Masks will have to be worn in the concourses and while queuing, but not in the stands. Full stadia won't be possible for a few months yet, and with 40% of Premier League games not scheduled to be shown live, some fans may find it difficult to follow their team this season, and there are calls for a solution to be found.
Hopefully there'll be more televised games that we can follow. I think it was great when the Premier League restarted and we had nearly every single game available.
If they could at least allow season ticket holders access to some sort of stream or something, that would still be better than nothing.
But those at the top of the game say they'll have to wait to see if an agreement can be reached.
Be patient, use local radio, provide great live coverage of most clubs, if not all clubs up and down the country. Watch the highlights programmes, there's some great highlights programmes, and rest assured that we're doing everything we can to get them back into the stadium.
Tomorrow's pilot is exciting for fans who've certainly been missed, but it will serve as an important marker of whether it is safe to welcome crowds back to live sport and how best it can be done. Laura Scott, BBC News, Brighton.